Hello guys, my name is Lizzie. For those of you who don't know, welcome back to my video. So I live on the East Coast, and for the past 4 days we have been having terrible air quality because of Canadian wildfires, which is terrible. But because of the wildfires, it has just been sending smoke on the East Coast. And so I haven't seen the sun in honestly 4 or 5 days. And today the air quality is only an 88, and finally the sun was out this morning, and I remember I walked outside and I just took a breath. And it was the first full breath I took in 4 days outside, because every time I had to go outside I would cover my nose or I would hold my breath because it smelled terrible and awful. But the air quality is so much better, which I'm so thankful for, and that just means that the wildfires are being contained, which is really awesome. I just felt today I just finished the Throne of Glass series, finished Kingdom of Ash yesterday, and I am honestly, I'm in mourning. I could cry right now thinking about the last couple pages of Kingdom of Ash. It truly is so sad saying bye to characters that you have just honestly read so much about. I'm never going to see them again, and it's so sad. It honestly, my heart was breaking yesterday. I cried so much. So I was what should I read? I'm not letting myself get in a slump. I can't do it. I have way too many books on my TBR to get into a slump. And I was you know what, I'm just gonna read this cutie little romance. And it's summer and the sun's out, so we're just gonna read some summer books. We're going to just have a good time. We are just going to have a good time, and we're just gonna read. And I'm actually excited to read this book because I just have seen it everywhere recently, and it is just maybe under 300 pages about. Yeah, it's only 305 pages, which is honestly perfect. It's kind of perfect. But yeah, I'm just gonna read this and I'm just gonna have a really fun time. I know I'm gonna have a grand old time. Maybe if you're also reading a summary book, have a grand old time with me and read, and we can have a great time together. And we're technically reading together. So if you want to grab a book and read with me, please do that, because I love watching reading vlogs while I'm reading. It just makes me feel like I have friends who read when I don't. I don't have any friends who read, but I actually don't have any friends. But I am very much a homebody. I don't do anything. Let me actually get up and just make an effort to do it, so let's do that. I'm literally just trying to sit here and read this book and I'm taking TikTok breaks, and I'm just watching Throne of Glass edits because I just finished the whole series, and I literally I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. If you haven't seen Throne of Glass, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't read it, skip till it says no spoilers. I can't deal with it. I can't. I refuse to believe that he's not immortal. So I actually reject that fan art, even though this says otherwise. I reject it. This is a reading vlog of this book. So let's talk about this book. I'm like basically halfway through. I had to take a break this weekend. Like, I didn't read at all this weekend because I just had a busy weekend, so I didn't really want to dedicate time to reading because I'm like either all in or nothing. But yeah, I don't really have any like crazy thoughts about this book. It's definitely really cute. It's definitely Grumpy Sunshine. It's just a really cute romance book. It's just giving. I don't like it's giving. It's definitely like, I feel it's just a 4 stars right now. It's just a really cute romance. I haven't finished it. I'll probably finish it today, to be honest. But I am really enjoying it. Like, it's not anything special, but it's like not bad at all. It's definitely just so cute. It's very cute so far. So I'm probably gonna finish it today. And it's a rainy day out. But it's not rainy, it's like a little just a little cloudy. I'm also watching Divergent, so I've just got a lot of things going on in my brain, like, you know what I mean? Let's continue and read. Just ignore. I just like looked back at that clip and I was like smiling so much. This book is actually like making me giggly and like it's just super cute. Like I'm just like it's really sweet. I'm really enjoying it. Sarah Adams, you are so crazy. You kind of killing the game. You're kind of killing the game. I read Cheat Sheet by you, and I literally loved it. And this is giving like the same just sweet, genuine emotion, just adorable, innocent, just really sweet. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I just have to say that the guy in this book has 3 sisters, and they're so funny. Because I have like 4 sisters. So it's just like their dynamic. I just can relate to them and they're just really funny. It's currently storming. I literally walked in the sun. But I am going to Chick-fil-A because I am in fact starving. So let's do it. What do you guys say we do it? I'm trying to find a way to put you on here. I'm having a tough time. Okay. That works. Here. Here? Because they're kind of fun. Climbing is kind of fun. You just kind of like... No, you're falling. It's kind of like you're just... Alright, you know what? Actually, I'll just show you my Chick-fil-A when I'm home. Love you, bye. Just the most perfect reading weather. So it is Tuesday, and I have had such a busy morning already. I had to go to the gym, and then I had to pick up a Walmart order, and then I have to return something from Lululemon, and Lululemon is only at a mall that's like 30 minutes away, so I have to do that. But I do have a very exciting read for today. Let me go grab it. You guys see this right? This is the paperback of Carrie Soto is back. And can we just talk about how pretty it is? I mean, I am just obsessed with the colors and everything about it, but I remember when this came out in hardcover, I was like, all of my Taylor Jenkins Reid books are in paperback. No matter how good this book is, I am waiting for it to come out in paperback. Like, I refuse to buy a hardcover when all of the other books are in paperback. That is just me. That's just something personal that I really don't like doing. That's why I refuse to get Emily Henry's new book, Happy Place. I refuse. I can't. Yeah, I would be wasting my money because it's just not worth it to me. No matter how tempting it is. I'm talking about literally every time I pass by it at any store, I am like literally so tempted to buy it. I can't. I need to wait. So that's what I do with this book, and I'm just really excited because it's different than the hardcover and it's just really cute. So yeah, I have to leave in like 30 minutes, but I do want to get some reading done before I leave just because I'm itching to read right now. So yeah. Let's read some Carrie Soto's back. so far, I'm really liking it. I'm literally only 20 pages in, but I was scared that I wouldn't really understand anything, but it's a then and now timeline, so you kind of learn with her in the earlier parts of her life. So as she's learning, like, I'm kind of learning about tennis. So like, while I'm not like an expert, like, it's kind of nice to like have a little bit of explanation to some of the terminology. But I'm really liking it so far. Hello guys, it is a couple hours later. I'm back from the mall. I returned my Lulu, got a different size, but I think my package is literally here of Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I'm so excited to read it. Well, yeah, I'm back and now I'm ready to read. I do have to make dinner for my hubby though, because he'll be back from work fairly soon. But yeah, the rest of the day I'm just gonna be chilling and reading because I'm home all day and I don't really have anything else to do today, so I don't really have my hands full. So that means that I can just like sit right here and read. And that's what I'm gonna do. If any of you are wondering what naturally wavy hair looks like in the morning, this is it. But good morning guys. Okay guys, so it is a little bit later, like literally only like 30 minutes, you know, but I do want to talk about the books I finished before I end this video. So the first book that I read in this reading vlog was When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I gave this book a 4.25 stars. I really loved this book. I remember I do like small town romance, but sometimes it could get a little repetitive for me and it kind of loses its charm. But for this one, I don't know what it is, but this town was just so stinking cute and genuine, and they had like really cute moral values. I don't know, it was really cute. And I also really liked the guy in this in this book, and I liked the girl too. I think the two of them meshing, like, it kind of reminded me of, I remember comparing it to a book that I had read. It reminded me of a little bit of It Happened One Summer, because she goes and she's like this famous person. She goes to like this fisherman town, and she's like very much like not in her world. So it kind of reminded me of that, except this girl was a little less rude. She was actually really sweet and wanted to like get out of her world because she's a famous singer and he's just like this little pie baker in this small town, Rome, Kentucky. So I really just liked these two together. I really liked his sisters. His sisters were so cute. I have sisters myself, and it just really reminded me of like that dynamic. Like, it's very similar to the dynamic his sisters had. So I really like that aspect. I feel like Sarah Adams might do something with all the sisters. That would be cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I devoured it honestly. I mean, it's a little over 300 pages. It was such an easy, quick read, and I really love books like this. I'm really excited to get into Practice Makes Perfect, because I really love this world in this town. Like, Sarah Adams did so good with this one. So yeah, 4.25 stars for this one. Okay, so then yesterday I picked up Carrie Soto's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this was such an unexpected one for me. I gave this a 4.75 stars. It was so close. Basically, this book is about a girl named Carrie Soto, who is like the best tennis player ever. Okay, so you kind of like are in a timeline of her like building her fame and getting to a point where she is like the best tennis player ever, and then it gets to a point where she loses all of everything that she's built up for. Like, she's no longer the best, or something happens, and then it goes back to like a present timeline where she like witnesses someone about to break her record, and she wants to like get out of retirement and like beat her own record, or like just do it again. So you're basically like, it was just so good. I literally was on the edge of my seat the whole time when they would do matches. Like, Taylor Jenkins Reid did so good on making this book so realistic. Like, you know how you're like, oh, it's the heroine of the story, like she's gonna be good all the time, like she's gonna win all the time. Like, obviously that's what we think because she is like the main character, but that doesn't always happen. Like, she doesn't win all the time. It's very realistic. She doesn't like dominate everything all the time, and I really liked that realistic aspect of the book. But one thing that's why it's not a 5 stars is because we build up so much of the story for something to happen in the end, and it just doesn't happen. And I understand that like that's the whole point of her character, is that it doesn't have to happen for you to still be like a good person. But for some reason in my brain, like, I needed that satisfying, just like, oh, she did it, but it didn't happen. And I definitely understand why Taylor Jenkins Reid went that route, because it's a more realistic route. It's a more like character development happened in this book, and it definitely showed towards the end. But just something in my brain, like, you just get that feeling of 5 stars. Well, I had it until that, because it's something that I expected and I wanted it to happen. I'm like, if this follows through, like, this book is A1. But it's still like Taylor Jenkins Reid, literally, I don't know what she does in her books, but she is just such an incredible storyteller, so good at building her characters. Like, Carrie Soto is such a strong, stubborn character, like, but I really like how realistic she is. Like, she knows she's good, and she like is kind of stubborn sometimes, and sometimes like she just acts so funny sometimes, and she's very tough. And I just really liked how Taylor Jenkins Reid can build a character and just build a story, and just can also like interconnect so much stuff. Like, Princess Diana was like literally a one sentence in this book. Like, she was in the stands, and I don't know why that like made me freak out. I think it's because, like, I love Princess Diana. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. Princess Diana. She just, like, has a way of adding things. And also, like, in this book, Carrie Soto reads Daisy Jones and the Six. And I was like, what? Something about this world is just so, like, it's just home. Like, it is just the epitome of just amazingness. Like, I loved it so much. So yeah, 4.75. I still strongly recommend this book. Really, anything that Taylor Jenkins writes, I strongly recommend, because she's just such a phenomenal storyteller, a phenomenal author. Like, I just loved it so much. So these are the 2 books that I embarked in this reading vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, do all of those things that you guys know how to do, and I really hope I see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye!